Stand in the calm where sleek. Turn the cold into desire. Hold the flame of hidden fire. Strike a chord, minimal and clear. Where the calm that draws you near. Blend the night with steel and light. Rule the runway on the night. Catch the breath of urban grace. Dress the night a timeless face. Flow with beats that softly hum. Frame the scene where shadows come. Breathe the air of polished dreams. Dance inside the neon beams. Lift the veil of cold design. Move with rhythm, sleek, divine. Seal the night in velvet tones. Freeze the moment, skin and bones. Fade into the luxury cold. And the story fierce and bold. Strike a chord, minimal and clear. Where the calm that draws you near. Blend the night with steel and light. Rule the runway on the night. Glide through shadows, sleek and sharp. Whisper secrets in the dark. Trace the lines of midnight silk. Dress in frost, smooth as milk. Float on edges, crisp and clean. Breathe the vibe of in between. Hold the calm in urban dreams. Slide inside the cool extremes. Shine like ice under neon skies. Rule the night with quiet ties. Where the sheet, the cold refine. On the moment undefined. Seal the look forever clean.
white, sleek and cold. Chase the shadows, stories untold. Side on satin, silver and black. Craft the silence, never look back. Float on beats like liquid ice. Breathe in style, precise, concise. Glow with edge, minimal and clean. On the night, the urban sea. Dressed in luxury, flawless and bold. Rule the room with grace untold. Move like whispers in neon gleam. Live the fashion, chase the dream. Touch the sky with a muted glow. Hold the silence sharp and true. Wear the night like haute couture. Step into the shadows, crisp and bright. Feel the pulse of the luxury night. Dance in elegance, cold and free. Fashion, music, the key to be.
The night, clean with edges sharp and bright. Trace the lines of sleek design. Slide to the modern shrine. Hover where the shadows blend. Craft the cool without an end. Shift the shapes in perfect flow. Glow beneath the city's glow. Cut the air with subtle moves. Build a mood that never proves. Fold the space and money, let's grace. Hold the line, no time to waste. Lean into the cool refrain. In the night where dreams collide.
Whisper in shadows, sleek and refined. Step through the city, sharp outline defined. Glow in the silence, eyes on the skin. Cut like a diamond, cold from within. Slide past the noise, elegance in sway. Breathe in the night, let the music play. Hold every moment, crisp and austere. Own the allure, detached but near. Move with precision, style untold. Wear the mystery, fearless and bold. Shine through the haze, minimal pure. Live the looks life, sleek and sure. Trace every contour, sharp silhouette. Float on the base, no regrets. Frame the cold air, urban design. Dress the night with a silent sign. Move with precision, style untold. Wear the mystery, fearless and bold. Shine through the haze, minimal pure. Live the looks life, sleek and sure. Hold the gaze, distant and bright. Spin the story in neon light. Sway with the rhythm, cool and clean. Walk the line, sharp and serene. Step
to your home. Break the mold with every step. Rise above, no need to prep. Shift the tone, redefine. Shining line so clean, divine. Flow style, sharp and pure. Live the moment so demure. Seal the night with fashion's code. End the story bold and told. Frozen sail lights cut through the night. Smoke drips slow in muted light. Canvas stretch with perfect form. Echo moves in shapes reborn. Glide like shadows.
Frost on lips, no words to speak. Frames of silence, sleek and chic. Steps in rhythm, glass below. Lines are sharp, the tempo slow. Red tones but loud intent. Essence cut from cold cement. Elegance in static air. Precision dressed in silver glare. Wrapped in chrome and velvet light. Minimal but dressed in height. High above the city's hush. Cool and distant, never rushed. Ghost and shadow, eyes refined. Luxury in motion redefined.
on streets dressed in steel. Craft the cool that you can feel. Draw the rhythm soft and slow. Catch the glow of neon flow. Hold the night with poised finesse. Lead the world in quiet dress. Wear the chill of luxe design. Rule the space sharp and fine. Feel the pulse sleek and bold. Own the night fashion code. Step through frames of minimal grace. Build a world in empty space. Slide like silk through city light. Shine alone in velvet night. Break the norms, redefine. Rise in line so sharp, divine. Flow with beats that breathe and tease. Live the art of silent breeze. Seal the style with quiet charm. Dress the world with calm alarm. Fade to black, the story told. And the night with fashion code.
Fly through midnight, sleek silhouettes. Trace the lines where the skyline sets. Drift and whispers, velvet and steel. Craft the moment, icy appeal. Float on beats, a rhythm so pure. Chill in the air, the vibe secure. Breathe in silence, cool and refined. Hold the night with a focused mind. Dress in shadows, luxe and bold. Speak without words, stories told. Shine in minimal, cold embrace. Rule the scene, style and grace. Slip into frames, tailored and tight. Move through the city, effortless flight. Catch the glance, distant and deep. Where the power you always keep. Dress in shadows, luxe and bold. Speak without words, stories told. Shine in minimal, cold embrace. Rule the scene, style and grace. Pause for a moment, electric and clean. Spin the silence, sleek machine. Lean into funk, neo soul dreams. Glow with the cold, fashion beams. Fade into night, a high fashion ghost. Own the lux that matters most. Walk the edge, urban and chic. Live the summer style unique.
stitched along my back. Tension floats in tailored air. Midnight wears me like a dare. Concrete velvet walk the line. Minimal but so defined. Luxury that chills the skin. Fashion speaks from deep within. Nothing loud but all is said. Urban grace and muted thread. Texture moves like whispered rain. Silhouettes too sharp to name. Structure speaks in subtle codes. Balance in the way it flows. Echo follows every turn. Glass reflections never burn. Power needs no voice or sound. Presence floating, style unbound. Concrete velvet walk the line. Minimal but so refined. Luxury that chills the skin. Fashion speaks from deep within. Nothing loud but all is said. Urban grace and muted thread. Concrete velvet walk the line. Minimal but so refined. Luxury that chills the skin. Fashion speaks from deep within. Nothing loud but all is said. Urban grace and muted thread. Silver whispers glide on skin. Edges sharp, the night begins. Threads of ice in velvet frames. Motion speaks in silent games. Pulse beneath the city light. Lines converge in frozen flights. Shadows blend with urban grace. Canvas holds a timeless face. Steel and silk in perfect flow. Luxury that's cold as snow. Minimal yet so defined. Fashion's art in every line. Chill and charm, a sleek ballet. Night's design in bold display. Glass reflects a coded stare. Whispered secrets fill the air. Balance found in every seam. Frost adorns the night's design in bold display.
Slide on floors of polished glass, hold the gaze as moments pass, drift within the curated space, where the chill with flawless grace, float on beats of velvet cold, rule the scene, the story told, move in shadows sharp and sleek, own the night. Trace the edge of neon light, form the mood in black and white, fold the silence sleek and pure, where the pulse so understay is sure. Catch the rhythm slow and deep, hold the space where secrets keep, rise with tones that softly hum, breathe the air where cool becomes, fade into the city's glow, seal the look, a quiet show, walk the line of high design, and the night with style refined. Glide through shadows, sleek silhouettes align, trace cold reflections, sharp edges define, hover in silence, minimal precise, craft every detail a flawless device, slide on the rhythm, urbane and refined, catch every gaze, a rare state of mind, hold the cool distance, untouched by fire, breathe in the calm of luxury, strike the pose, crystal clear and bold, where the night fashions ice cold gold, rule the runway, cold elegance flows, own the moment, the male age glow. Shift with intention, smooth lines, no haste, lift every angle, pure form and taste, weave through the city, stark beauty revealed, move in the silence, the lux is unslay, then pose, crystal clear and bold, where the day fashions ice cold gold, rule the runway, cold elegance flows, own the moment when Renee glows, float on deep cruise, neo soul refined, blend in the funk where shadows unwind, lean into softness, yet sharp as a blade, dance with the light that luxury made.
Catch the pulse you barely feel. Lift the beat, minimal flow. Turn the night to silent glow. the sleek. Turn the cold into desire. Hold the flame of hidden fire. Strike a chord, minimal and clear. Weather calm that draws you near. Blend the night with steel and light. Rule the runway on the night. Catch the breath of urban grace. Dress the night a timeless face. Flow with beats that softly hum. Frame the scene where shadows come. Breathe the air of polished dreams. Dance inside the neon beams.